Time to warm up the machines. It's about 27 degrees. So I'll let them warm up for a bit. Because really, I want to move this pile of gravel up. Yeah, this is all concrete. Little ladders that we try to clean up. Let that warm up. So I'm going ahead and move all of this up that way. That way I'm able to park right here, grab all the forms from here, because we got about 100 forms to put up. Although this is my first time, like I said, I'm getting quite a bit of help from an actual foundation company. My hair's probably crazy once again, but I'm getting a lot of help from this foundation company that's been in this area for about 20 years. So even though this is our first time doing a foundation wall and footer, you know, I've been getting tips and tricks as we're going along, so it's not as hard. But let me put you back on my head. Here's what we got so far. Here's our footer. So we did pretty well. We put stakes every 2 feet, and then on some areas, like I said last video, oh, I'm getting tipped. Wherever the board's connected, we put some throughout, just a lot better. Like in this corner right here, they connected, we put them closer. We might have waited a little bit too long to strip these forms. It's been about 2 days since we poured, but it was supposed to rain yesterday. But here's our rebar, 16 inches on center. Obviously in the corner, wherever they made up and needed more, we put more. Yeah, this is an 18-inch footer, and on the back end we were off squared a little bit, so we ended up just doing, instead of digging out more and wasting more time, we just added an extra 6 inches on the back end. So this side is just a lot beefier. All these are set at 16 inches. This footer's 8 inches thick. All right guys, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take out all these concrete stakes, strip the forms.
Piece right there now.
This one or this one?
You got any more of that oil, my friend?
Oh yeah.
Here you go, sir. You ain't gonna need me in a minute. You don't need to read. You'll get this. You can be able to look back at what I've done with you, right?
Yeah.
Just keep everything the same.
Keep it all on the line.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna nail it down here in a minute. We're gonna add some weight to it before we do that.
Okay. I'm gonna stick that out of there.
Where's those ties? That black box? Get you out 2 ties.
This goes across.
So this goes, got a wedge? This goes, that goes there, that goes there.
These are the snap ties, right?
Here, do the same thing again. That's actually a flat tie, but yeah, it's the wall tie. Okay, this is what I was talking about. You want to make sure that tie stays in those dinos, right? Because if it gets down here,
yeah, it's gonna get us out.
it's gonna start. You're gonna start growing, right?
Okay, okay.
So go ahead and get you another panel. We're gonna set him on there real easy so we don't move that. So I just get, the way I do it is I get the top one.
Yeah, get it started.
And then I come down and see the bottom will fall on just about. And look here, watch out, Timber, watch this. You just lift up on them, they'll close right down on them.
Oh, okay.
So go ahead and put wedges in those. Got them?
Yep.
Right. We want to take the hammer and just give them a couple of pecks apiece. Good. Same thing there. Yep.
So all of them?
All right, now let's go around here. Let's put another panel on.
Yeah?
Yep, just like that. Nope, come up. So you're
Oh, yeah,
moving
yeah.
over.
Yep.
Nope, too much. Go down one more, right there, 1 foot. Put your top one in. And then if you lift up one, usually that bottom one will just about go in on its own. Got it?
Yep.
All right. So when you're putting your wedges in, this is where you want to make sure you're in that dyno, okay? Where's your hammer at? I'll show you a trick. So when you're putting your wedge in, just get a hold of the end of that tie. Make sure it stays there, right?
Okay.
And if it's got slack, you know you're in it, right?
Right, right. If it's
When you move
pinched in.
ahead, just give it a little wiggle. You just want that to close.
Okay.
Just remember, it's not a nail and wood, right? It's
Right.
steel to steel. So once it's there, it's there.
Mm-hmm.
If you continue to beat that, all you do is make it harder to strip one,
And damage.
and you tear that, you brush that weld out.
Yeah. Right.
You follow me? And if you see guys that have done that, if a guy has a set of panels, you can tell they've done that, because you can walk up on them, you'll be able to see where they get that bow, and you know they're fighting them on every foundation, right?
From there on out.
For the rest of their life.
Right.
I rebuilt some 3-footers one time. I didn't have much experience. I was probably 25, and I put new wood in them.
Yeah.
And I never thought about that. So I took the old wood out, I threw the new wood in, and I drilled the holes and mounted it. And each one of those ends, I mean, that's extreme, but they did that.
Mm-hmm.
God, those things were horrible to set, because they never would, you could never figure out what they were going to be,
At the end.
because it would change depending on how the length of the
Yeah.
wall was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So here's what we want to do. So we got an extra panel in here to keep weight, right?
Right.
So now you want to get somebody you trust on the inside,
Okay.
and this is where these lines on the outside help too. Because you want to think you just get that thing.
Oh.
Where you see that line on the outside?
Yeah.
See that?
Yeah.
So once you're there,
We know we're
you
good.
know you're good. So you come around here, and you want to get him out there, right?
Yep.
Yeah, maybe give that a little bump. Gotta nail those down.
Okay. Kevin, then the yellow boxes. 3 inches is fine.
Yeah, listen, you don't even have to drive them far.
Oh. Those yellow boxes.
A few panels,
Yeah.
the weight will hold them. But you gotta be real gentle for the first few, because if you slam them on there, you'll knock this loose.
Okay.
I just like a nail that's long enough I don't have to hold it,
Right.
and I don't smash my finger.
Right. With them, or we're putting them every couple feet, or what?
Well, I'm gonna show you each panel is gonna get one.
Okay.
Each outside panel is gonna get one. So you wanna come to the outside panel right here, right?
Yep.
Get it and drop it in that hole right there, and I just let it landward side. That's all it needs.
Okay.
Okay? You go around there and nail that other one. You want to get me 2 more panels?
Yes, sir.
No. Let's see that hammer, man. Now you want to start at the corner down here.
Okay.
Just like you were nailing down a sheet, you wouldn't want to nail it all over. You start at one side, you nail it out, right? So it lays down.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing here. Look here once.
Yep.
You watch right here. As soon as that board hits this panel,
Okay.
you're done. It's just like that weather. It's metal
Okay.
on metal, right? So it don't do any good. So just go down through here. See, that was already touching, so it didn't take much. See how that's all bent?
Yep. People
'Cause
found.
sit there and beat on it when there's no need for it. So it either splits that top out, or if you see some of those where the bottom's bent way down,
Yeah.
that's because some knucklehead
Was
just
mad
sit
at
there
you
and,
that day.
well, just, nobody probably showed him. Well, my guys probably did, but he probably hired him that morning. They didn't show him anything, and they probably fired him around 3 o'clock. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Hey guys, as you can see, we got the wall here for the wall, or yeah, these little panels for the wall, as you can see. We got these little, call these little ties. Hit these in. Keeps this whole wall tight. Check it out, check it out. And you know, so this is like the basics for like the inside wall. You got right here, but yeah, we got it going along here, and these little clips right here, you clip them onto the panels, you tighten up the 2x4s, keeps the wall nice and sturdy for you. You know, we got some extra support here so the wall keeps it sturdy, so they don't have to be all facing the right way, as you can see, as long as you got a nice straight wall. I don't know if you can see the POV, but guys, look at this. That's darn straight, eh? I'll tell you what. But yeah, get the wall, guys. It's coming along, it's coming along. Hey, especially for us rookies here, just now knowing, you know, it's the first time on the field here. Yeah, getting to know the roundabouts on how to get this wall done, and getting to know some concrete stuff.
Alright guys, so we're here, second day of forming walls, first time ever, so it's gonna be a little slow. One thing is, we did have a pop tire yesterday, which I got to spray on the other side, but this is what we did. I didn't record this. We went ahead and bent our corners around. All I did, since I don't have a rebar bender, is put the blade down and then just obviously tilt it up with the bucket and bent it all pretty close to 90 degree, pretty accurate, I say so myself. So we're gonna put you on a time lapse as we do our rebar and set our forms. The rest of the forms today, concrete's tomorrow. We are gonna get it pumped. At first I was gonna just put it in my bucket and pour it in the wall, but you know, these are new wall forms, and you know, concrete, as you guys know, is messy and splats everywhere, so I'm not trying new wall forms all dirty or, you know, cause an accident, because if you get too close to the edges, you know, this could cave in, machine falls up on top, you know, just better safe than sorry. So here's what we got. We got all the outer wall forms. We did do a noob mistake. We fixed it already. It took about 10 minutes, but on the outsides we got 1-footers that started off, that way you can tie in the wall to the corners. We forgot to put the outside on that end, and we just started with a 2-footer. So like I said, we fixed it. The outside wall secured. We got it braced up right now, so the next thing we got to do once we get the interior walls done is square it off, or put a string line across and make sure it's all nice and straight. But that's not gonna be done until all the inside walls is, but it should go pretty fast today because we've already done it once. So outer wall, and all we have to do is just set them up. You know, we got them all laid out and just stand them up and go. So right now, like I said, I'm gonna start messing with the rebar, tying that up, and there we go. guess we got all of our rebar tied in. Like I said, 16 on center going up vertically, and we went, those ties are about a foot up and a foot down. We just did one right above it and right above both of them. So we got two. So this house is really overbuilt for what's going to go on here. But hey, you can only do this part once, and there's no going back. So the stronger you can make it, the better. It's not a whole lot of money, so let's go for it. That's that look of it. We still got to do the insides ones. We got both of the outer walls done. Then on the ends, we still got to do that. I just wanted to get these done so we can get started laying. The access doors went over there, and I still got to cut in some of the 6-inch pipe so we can have our sleeve for the plumbing. Electrical will probably be on the side of the house, but plumbing and water, and for whatever other reason, I mean maybe some drainage or something. But all right, I'll put you guys in a time lapse.